Hello, hello, hello. Just typing in a little message. Hi, Paige. Said that no one was waiting. I was like, uh-oh, that's a problem. We'll give it a minute or two. I was kind of anxious to get on and get done tonight. How are you doing? Looked like you had a productive day from your email. I didn't have a chance to reply. 10 videos. That is awesome. I don't know how you could do that. It takes me all day to make and upload 2 or 3 or 1 or 2. That's good. I can't wait to see your projects. So, well, I sure hope somebody joins us besides us. Your videos are, oh, okay. Well, I had a couple of them too. They didn't take too long, 2 to 7 minutes. The ones this morning. The jewelry thing took a little while. And then it's like, you video it and then I have to edit it a little bit. Probably should edit a lot of it, but I don't have the patience nor the skills to do that. So I just spliced a few things in here and there, and that was about it. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Oh, good. Thank you. Very basic. The next one's going to be pretty basic too. I'm starting at the beginning. Somebody asked me, go over the basics. I don't even know what I need. I'm like, okay, all right. So I'll teach you everything I know, and then when I get to the point where I don't know anymore, I'll just stop and just start making jewelry and sharing some of those. So I'll probably do that anyway, partway through. Oh, somebody else joined. Yay! Hello, somebody else. Trying to give people a minute or two here to come on. I'm not sure who joined us. There's 2 watching. Just me and you, Paige. Anyway. So tonight we're going to be, after we get through some business and the drawing for last week, we're going to be making the 3 cards from this pretty kit called For the Love of Felt Project Kit. I kind of figured I better make this kit. It has 12 cards. Yeah, 12 cards in it. And I made one of each of the 3 yesterday, and now I can remember how I did them. The instructions are a little bit confusing, so I wanted to go over it with everybody. But I figured I better get this one made before I get my pre-order from the holiday catalog. Hi, Christina. Hi, Kilburn's Creations. How are you doing? Does anybody hear from, I hope Bonnie joins us tonight. I really need her to send me her address. Barbara did, so I need to get that out in the mail. But I need Bonnie to message me. She keeps winning things and I don't know where to mail them to. I should have done that. I just got done washing the dishes and having a Swiss cheese sandwich and some snacks from the Dollar Tree, and I'm having a cup of tea. But I have to cook real dinner after this. So my son doesn't live off Hot Pockets every night and pizza. All right, well, I guess I'll go over the business stuff first. So let me put this up out of the way. Business stuff. Justine's party is still going on. It's going pretty well, but we could always use more orders. So we have 9 more days for this party to continue. And if anybody got bonus day coupons from ordering in July for $50 or more and want to use them in August, please order through me with Justine. And here's her host code, which looks backwards on my screen. Does that look backwards on your screen? I hope not. That's weird. It depends on what I'm using. Just YouTube tonight, and it looks backwards, but I think on StreamYard it doesn't. I didn't bother going to StreamYard just for me to go live. So that's the first thing. I'll probably leave that up for a while. And also the last day to sign up for the fall paper pumpkin is August 10th. So if you're interested in the gift bags, treat bags, or whatever they are, these craft bags and fall colors and ribbon. I love this. This looks like crushed curry. In fact, I think I have, it looks very similar to this crushed curry crinkled crushed seam binding, which is really soft and nice. I like this. I just haven't had a chance to use it yet. Anyway, I love fall colors, and I'm looking forward to the kit. And with my Christmas pre-order, holiday pre-order, I did do the add-on, so I'll be getting this and we'll be able to do the cards that coordinate with it. You don't have to do that. Okay, that's good. Thank you. But anyway, so that's that. And let's see, one more thing is, if I can find it, is if you really like Stampin' Up! Products and you want to get more at a discount, it's a great time to sign up as a demonstrator. You can be a hobbyist demonstrator if you want to be and not do parties or anything, just to get the discount. Because right now you can get $150 worth of products for $99. Usually it's $120 for $99. Plus you'll get a $10 coupon to use in the months after you sign up. So if you would sign up in August, then you can use the $10 coupon, I think through October 31st is when that's good for. So great time to sign up to be a demonstrator. If you're interested in joining my team, let me know, and I'd love to talk to you about that. Okay, so that is the business, and I'm just going to tease you one more time with my holiday catalog cover. I can't show you anything else. My order finally shipped today. I ordered it on August 1st, and so around the 14th, I hope I should have it. So I'll be anxious to share that haul with you. Okay, still only 2 people watching. Wow. I did notice there were some other lives on tonight, so I don't know what's going on. All right, now for the drawing for last week. We had 9 people comment on what their favorite flowers were. And Mosaic Mood Product Share is what the prize is, which is some pieces of this 6x6. I showed it last week, I think, so I'm not going to really do it again. And I used this in some cards made recently, and then some ribbon, which is mint macaron, shimmery kind of ribbon, and some of these faceted flower gems, and some coordinating cardstock to go with the designer series paper. So that's the prize for tonight. It's like a card kit, but they're not cut to card bases or anything. So here's the numbers, and I'm going to fold them and put them in while you're with me in my dirty little bin here. So number 1 was Paige, and these are in the order that the comments appeared. I sorted on newest first, so oldest was at the bottom. So Stamp Girl is 1, and 2 is Kathy's Cards, and 3 is Crafts and More with Donna Jackson, who has been having some D-stashes, in case you're interested. I don't know if she has any more left or not, but she might. JWB52Z is number 4. Number 5 is Nick's Crafty Corner. Number 6 is Karen Kramer, Kremer. We have some new names this time. Number 7 is Sherilyn Campbell. So I'm glad to see these new names. My subscribers going up a little bit too. And Tina's Crafty Life is 8. And Renee Bergstadt, now she's been a subscriber for a while, and she just hasn't been on YouTube a lot lately. So, but she was able to rewatch and be in the draw for this week because she commented properly. Yeah, it is really pretty paper. Okay, so I'm going to turn away all 2 of you. Okay, let's see who we have. We have, drum roll please, number 6 is Karen Kramer. So Karen, I hope you watch this replay. I need your address. So if you could please email me. I'm going to put my email in the thing here. There we go. But it's always at the bottom of every description box as well. And so she gets the Mosaic Mood. The drawing for next week at the end of this video, I haven't decided what we're going to say yet, is the watercolor pencils assortment number 2 with the colors of Cherry Cobbler, Flirty Flamingo, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, perfect fall colors here. Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, and Gorgeous Grape. So a really pretty watercolor pencil assortment. You can use them like regular colored pencils too, but they are also good for watercoloring. And I will have to use them soon so people know. Okay, so let me move that aside. Sorry, ladies, that you two weren't winners this time, but you're always winners. You're all winners to me. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing tonight, the project kit. And it comes with everything you need in this adorable little box. It's on page 201 of the annual catalog in case you're interested. The kit comes separate from the stamp set. The stamp set is $20. I know I'm too close here. There we go. That is $20, and you need the stamp set to do the kit or something like it. Look at this beautiful box. Love it. And then everything else you need is in this box. So let me sit this like this, and let me show you the cards I did yesterday from the kit as they were intended. And let's see. I don't think they have them in any order. This was the first one, I think. Yes, it is, that I made. And this one was the second one, which was actually the trickiest because this piece of paper, you'll see, is going to be a blank canvas. So really, you could do it any way you want to. This one has some pre-printed stuff on it. And so does this one. But this one, they have some vellum in the kit that you can use behind it. So we're just going to do these as intended. And then after that, I'll probably go off on my own. And you love the box. I know. The box is really pretty. And felt seems to be in because I'm seeing it everywhere lately. So let me pull out all the goodies. You get the little blue flowers, which I punched out. You get these big sort of dark pink flowers, which are already punched for you. What did I do with all the rest of them? Here they are. You get some linen thread, which I'm not opening because I have some open already. You get yellow, like chipboard, or I guess they're thick cardstock already. They're like punch out flowers. And these orange ones. And then you get 2 sizes of sequins. These are a little bit bigger and these are a little bit smaller. So let me move this stuff out of the... Oh, and then that's not all. You get a couple sheets of these, I call them the larger die cuts like this of the leaves. And then here's like a plain white card base. And that goes with this card. I'm sorry, this is a card front. This is the card base. You get some of these leaves that look like this. You get 2 sheets of those. And then you get this funny looking squarish card front. And that goes with this card that looks like white twine wrapped around. And they go this way. So I want to make sure I Don't stamp upside down. And did I miss one? I don't know. Maybe. I did. Where did it go? Oh, it's still in here. Sorry. Okay, then you get some vellum. And I should have, yeah, here it is. I have 3 more sheets of that left, so you get enough for 4 cards. And then you get another sheet of these green things, but these are smaller. They're two petal leaves. I don't know how to say it. 2 leaves on a stem, and smaller 3 leaves on a stem. Not smaller than that one, but so you have 3 different sizes of these leaves in this kit. Okay. Lots of pretty parts and pieces. Yep. It's like sort of like getting a paper pumpkin, except the stamp set does not come in it. And this is the first card, which is sort of started for you. It looks kind of weird, like an empty stem. And then this one that looks like it has stitching going across. So that's the one we're going to do first. So let me get, and then the envelopes are all the same, which are really pretty. It's like green with stitching, and then this flower on the front, and it has stitching around where you just write somebody's name or address or whatever. Oh, guess what, guys? I have a granddaughter who's turning 15 on Sunday. Ay, ay, ay. Hard to believe. I forgot to punch a couple of these out before coming on. So let me quickly do that, so I don't have to do too much of it later. I'll probably have to do some of it later, but at least this way I'll have some of it done. So the instructions I'll show you in a minute. They're sort of clear, but parts of it is a little confusing. So, and then I was going to do some cards tonight with Path of Petals, but I've decided to do that in a separate video, because I need to do that like a good tutorial kind of thing. All right, so we are going to do the one with the pre-printing on it first, and I'm going to keep the one here as an example. And let me get all these other ones out of the way. And I don't need card base right now. So in your instructions, the way they have this is it has all the inks you need. It tells you what you get. It tells you the steps, and they're numbered 1 through 10, and that's kind of important. And then the tips are over here, and that's kind of important also. There's some things in here, like on the Celebrate card, wrap the linen thread, and I almost missed that part. So anyway, if you want to do them like they're intended, and apparently there is a video about this too. I did not watch that. So the coordinating colors are Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Parrot Pizzazz, Pool Party, Sahara Sand, Shaded Spruce, and Lovely Lipstick. And then when you turn the page, it has, or you open it up, I should say, it has diagrams, and the diagrams have little numbers, which coordinate back to the instruction sheet. So we're going to do this one here. And number 1 is to stamp in Calypso Coral, which on this card is the sentiment. So let me get out Calypso Coral. Hi, Philomena. Oh, your granddaughter's 17 in December and grandson 18. Wow. Well, I only have 2. They're both granddaughters. One will be 15 Sunday, and then the other one will be, I think it's 6, but I might be a year off on that, on December 28th, actually. So we're stamping You Make an Ordinary Day Special, and I have these all on blocks already. And it shows it in the picture and on the card I already made at the bottom of the stem here. So let's see how I do tonight. Not bad, not bad. All right, I need to get these little guys out of the way because I have them on my chamois. Hi, Philomena. We're doing the For the Love of Felt kit tonight. Have you seen that, or do you have that? It's on page 201 of the annual catalog by Stampin' Up. Okay, so we did that. That was pretty easy. That was the only Calypso coral. And then it says number 2 is here, pointing to these green leaves. It says stamp in shaded spruce. So we shall do that. I don't have room for my other stamp sets. Alrighty, leaves. And there's no like diagram that says do it here, but how I did it and how it's sort of shown in the picture is this sort of coming up from the bottom of the stem here. So that's what we're going to do again. Like that. And that's it on that one. Okay, and then 3 is probably Stamp in Daffodil Delight. Let me see. 3, yes, which is this flower here. Only one. And it's on the end of this long stem here. And it's this flower here. It is pretty. Yeah, I got a little low, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be covered up anyway at the bottom of it. So if you're new and you have trouble, don't worry about it. Okay, and then it says number 4, stamp in Sahara Sand. Now what the Sahara Sand is this funny looking thing here. And the placement of that was the hardest for me because I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to show, but it kind of looks like it comes down to this leaf and comes up around like that. But you have to make sure it's on the card. So I kind of moved mine over a little bit. Anyway. Where everybody is tonight. Everybody else, I mean. Usually we have a few more people than this on. So that's it for Sahara Sand. And then number 5. Okay, there is no number 5 on here, which would have been Stamp in Pear Pizzazz. So then it just says number 6 is adhere using multi-purpose glue and 7 is adhere using dimensionals. But I think they kind of might have got that backwards because 6 is this big flower. It says use glue. And 7 is the sequins and like this leaf here. And there's no way they're on with dimensional. So we're going to use glue on all those bits. And this is the part you kind of have to use your judgment on what has to go down first on the card to get it the way it looks. So I'm putting this green leaf down first, and one of the, I forgot to get the little yellow flowers out. Forgot to get my flowers out. And a blue one. All right, let's put the green down. Sorry, I'm just combobulated. Is that a word? You just need one blue flower for this one. And one pink, which I guess is Lovely Lipstick, and I don't know what else. And one yellow, which are the cardboard or chipboard ones, or thick cardstock. I don't know. Pre-printed cardstock, I guess. I'll just leave the other one out for another one. And one orange. And then we will need twine, but I have one open somewhere here. Here it is. This is actually linen thread. I think this one is twine, but we're going to use this up first because it's open. Okay. So, what do I do with my green? Here it is. I'm going to use my fine tip glue thing and just glue this down. And kind of right along here. And then I'm going to glue this down first, the yellow. And it kind of goes down here on this stem. And then I'm going to put the orange down and I'm going to use glue. The only one I'm going to use a dimensional on is the largest flower, which already has dimensions. So honestly, you don't even really need to, oops, see the glue doesn't want to necessarily stay for a little bit. And then the blue star flower thingy, I'm using glue also. And that goes at the top of this stem. So there we have those. And then I will get a dimensional, and one dimensional is enough for the red flower. And that goes on this stem. It sort of overlaps there. And then you just get the sequins and glue them on. If I can find the other ones. Well, we'll use these. Are y'all having a good week? It's hot here. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm kind of anxious for late in the week because it's supposed to cool down just a tad. Instead of being 87 and 88, it's supposed to be 82 instead. So I'm looking forward to that. And these just go on the end of these little stems here. And I'm putting down, they're not adhesive backed. So you could use a glue dot with them, although my glue dots are actually just a little bit bigger, oops, than these sequins. So I prefer to use the, if I can get a hold of them. I don't know where that one went, so we'll get a different one. I prefer to use the liquid glue. And it'll take a minute to dry, but that's okay. And while they're drying, we'll tie a bow. I think that other one is, oh, here it is. Okay. Let me close up my glue and get my little twine. Humidity's up. Yeah. Ours is very high lately. I went out, I was thinking I was going to mow maybe yesterday. Sunday morning, or was it Sunday or Saturday? I don't know. Either Saturday or Sunday, I went out to pull weeds, and I was out at 7 in the morning, like 7:05 or something like that. And I was only out an hour, and I had to come in. I could barely breathe. I did get quite a bit of the weeds pulled, the ones that were 4 foot high. But I still have some more, as well as just tall grass and stuff. But now my lawn needs to be mowed again, and I can't do it in this in the humidity, and I can't be out in the bright sun. It's just, I'm a mess. I don't know how the lawn guys do it, you know, day after day doing that. I felt the same way. I used to, when I was working, I had to work on a remote island somewhere, and I won't name the island, but anyway, I could not be out in 85 degrees and high sun, and they had to wear protective clothing and stuff too, but it's just the heat, you know. I don't know. When I was made, that wasn't somebody's intention. I'll just say that. Okay, well, there's our card front. Didn't take too long. We might have to make a different card if we get through them all this quick. So you can pretty much set this up and do, oh, the rain went north. Dew point 72. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes when you have thunderstorms, it actually makes it hotter. But we're supposed to have thunderstorms. I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow. My daughter said today, but I don't remember seeing anything in the weather until tomorrow. Oh well, it is what it is, and we can't really change it. So we'll just have to deal with it. There's our first card, everybody. Card number 1. Didn't take too long. This one I have the envelope in. They're really cute envelopes. I don't think they're not finished on the inside, just the flap and the outside, but that's really cute right there, I think. All right, so that's that one. Card number 2. Let me figure out where to put these. Is the blank one. So this is the card base, and there is the card mat. So it's a little bit, sort of a little bit intimidating. So let me show you the picture and the card I already had made. This is what it looks like in the book. Let me find the one I made. And this is the one I made. So it's a landscape one, and everything has to be stamped or layered. There's no hints, you know. So let me close my glue up, and then we'll get moving on it. And everything, you do it in the same order. So the instruction sheet, you know, again, it has 1, stamp the Calypso coral, but there's 2 of them on there, and it was kind of, okay, well, how do I space it? I think I'm going to stamp the Let's Celebrate in the shaded spruce first, because that'll give me an idea of where to put the other things. So I'm going to do it a little wonky. Let me get my shaded spruce. Thank you, Philomena. I think it's a really pretty kit. It's not that hard, and might not be for beginners. So we're stamping Let's Celebrate in shaded spruce. And just a little over and right about there. And there we go. Let me get everything off my chamois so that I can clean stuff. Uh-oh, there's my lid. Okay. I am one that cleans my stamps. If I was doing assembly line, I wouldn't clean them until I was done the assembly line, but since I'm not right now. Okay, so let me close up the shaded spruce because, nope, we have one more thing, I think. No, that's all. That's all on shaded spruce. So now we'll go to Calypso Coral. I just got shaded spruce on my finger. And if you hear noise in the background, it is my air conditioning unit. Okay, so now this kind of goes this way and sort of close, but not right on the Let's. And then we'll turn it over the other way and just go up a little bit and do it again. And hopefully I got them spaced okay. Yay, 4 people watching now. Yay! Thank you everybody for joining me. Okay, and then we have to stamp. I don't think there's any yellow stamping in this one. There is the Sahara sand thing again. And this time the swirly thing comes down here and goes up. So kind of like this. And yep. And I wiggle it a little bit, but it's okay. It's all good. Okay. And then I think we just have to get everything out and assemble. Oh no, we have Pear Pizzazz in this one. I see it now. We have leaves in Pear Pizzazz. We have to stamp. And they are here and here. Okay, so They're gonna come down along here like this. And then they're also going to go out the other direction like this. Which looks like a hot mess, but they're going to be buried in the middle there. Okay, I think we're done all stamping. Now we need a bunch of these things. So, oops, I need to get more of the light green leafy things. And this one has a lot of layering on it, a lot of stuff. So we need a couple of them. I need a couple more yellows. Oops. Oops, I missed a pear pizzazz over here. Let me get that back out. And I'm gonna get a scrap because I don't want to really stamp on Justine's thing there. We just need the tip of the leaves right over here. I guess it just gives it a little extra something. Okay. Now the layering, I guess you can do it however you want, but to me this went down first, and then the greens went on top. And I'm just going to sit it down flat, and that was over here. And then we had a couple of these, and I just am going to glue the bottom stems and not the top, so it has some movement to it. And actually there's a little blue felt piece up at the top. This is actually, I have this higher up on this one. Maybe I should lower it if I can. Nope. Well, maybe we'll cut that one off. I got that up a little too high. It's sticking off the card. You know what? It might be all right because it's going to go on a card base. Anyway, I'm going to just scooch that over, put that there. Maybe we'll bend it. There we go. And then we'll add another, maybe just, where's one of those little three ones here? Okay. Hi, Nix. How are you? You having a good week? And then we're going to glue down these yellow chipboard flowers and cover up some of those stems. And then we're going to get another one of those and kind of put that down about here. Actually, before I do that, let's get some more leafy things down for the bottom. I feel like I'm playing with paper dolls. All right, so now these are going to kind of stick up into here. And I might put two of those longer ones here. Actually, let me put this in here and then I'll put one of those down. Go like that. And then we'll have this one come out over here. Right about there. Okay, now we can put the other yellow one down. Right about here. Okay, and then we'll put an orange one down. And I'm gluing all but the top layer one down, which is the red one again. Next, we're doing the For the Love of Felt project kit. It's on page 201 in the annual catalog if you're interested. And let me get another dimensional and pop that right on here. And you know what? They called for twine going around, and I didn't do it on this one. The other one I did. So after you get your stamping done, actually I want to see if I can scooch that over just a little bit. After you get your stamping done, what they had us do is crisscross the twine. So I didn't do that, and I actually do like the texture of that. What do I do with my twine? There it is. Maybe I won't like it like that. I'll just put a bow up here or something this time. So it'll be a little different. And where's my card base? Maybe I could go something like that. No, don't like that. I'm just going to put a bow up here and a few little sequins there. Change in plans. Because it needs a little something. I don't like that much white space on the card for some reason. It's funny because when I do planning, I need to have some white space, but on cards, if I see that much white space, I'm like, I have to do something about that. Anybody else like that? And let me get a glue dot. Improvise, that's right. Makes it more your own anyway. So after I make these, I'll have 6 cards made as intended, and 6 I can do whatever I want with. Right? I'm going to pull these a little bit. Okay, I'm not crazy about that glue dot showing. There. Let me get some of those sequins. And we'll just, actually, let me glue the card down first, and then we'll do the sequins. And at the end, I'll show you 2 cards I made today with Path of Petals. But I want to make some more, and then I want to do a video on them instead of live stream with them, because I want to show some tips and tricks on using that stamp set, Path of Petals. It's a beautiful stamp set, but it is a little tricky. So let's just put a little glue down and get a few sequins. We need something right here. And I had to find the bag of the little ones. Oh well. So you could probably cut your own felt, although these are nicely, let's see, I want to put one kind of down here and then one up. Stay. I just use the other end to kind of push it down a little bit. And then grab another one and maybe one up here. What do you think? I think this little piece of twine here is too long. So let me snip that just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm happy. Here we go. Card 2. Not taking real long. It's only 7:45 and we're done 2 cards. So it did take me a little longer the first time, I will admit that, because I was trying to follow the instructions and make sure I knew how to get to achieve the look. Now this one is a little different than the one I did yesterday because my leaves are up higher. I didn't do the twine the same way, which I actually do like that better. And yeah, just the placement of the leaves and things is a little different, but otherwise it's about the same. So that's card 2. And then the third card is this one. So let me get all the bits out for that. We have a piece of vellum with words on it. I cannot read them right at the moment. It goes like that. First of all, it was upside down, so that would be a problem for reading it. And here's our card front. And here's our card base. So let me get them put back away, and let's see what all we need. Okay, we need our glue to be closed. All right, now usually I think what they told us to do on this one was to, I'll get the page open. Yeah, always they want the Calypso Coral stamped first. And then I think they did the yellow and then these green leaves. And I don't think this one has Sahara Sand on it, which is number, I don't remember. Sahara Sand is number 4. Yep, nope, doesn't. So we're just going to wing it. I can do it by looking at my own one here. So let me get the Calypso Coral. And it's just one flower. Thank you, ladies. And we're going to put that right about here. Close enough for government work, as they say. Which I don't know if I like that because I used to work as a government contractor. Don't know. All right, I think I can put my Calypso Coral away, and then we're going to bring in Daffodil Delight. And that's going to kind of go down here at the end of this other one, but a little lower than that. So sort of about here. And then we're going to stamp the sentiment next in Shaded Spruce. And the one I did on this card, I actually put over just a little bit too far this way. It has to be not all the way over there, but I need to go back that way a little bit. So we're going to try and do that this time. And which one is it? So very thankful. Where did you go? Here you are. I like the font of these. You can use these sentiments again later. So maybe it's good to have that F hanging down in the middle there. And then I'm going to leave Shaded Spruce out because, no, they didn't. Nope, I'm going to get Pear Pizzazz out. Sorry. Pear Pizzazz. And this one, I need my scrap sheet because we're going to stamp around the edges. So we're going to go here and here. I'm trying to make sure I'm in frame. And here. And then I think actually this one goes like this. And that's it for that one. And we don't need the Sahara Sand on this one. Okay. Time to assemble. yeah, get all the goodies and assemble. So what I did on this other one is I took and did the little blue flower, because it looked like it went at the end of this little rainbow thing. So I need to find a little blue flower. Let me get rid of this scrap. I'm losing. Oh, it's right in front of my eyes. And we're going to need another one of those. I'm going to get 2 out. Okay, so we had one little leaf that went flying away. Anything exciting happened in the news today? I tried not to watch today. It was so depressing the other day. I didn't want to watch today at all. Like you, Philomena. And Nyx. And Stamp Girl. Oops. It takes a minute for the glue to hold. And then we're going to use a yellow cardboardy one. So we might as well just get a couple of them out because we're going to need them. A few. And we're going to put one of those up here. Sort of like this. And then another little 2-piece leaf. And we probably move that over a little bit, but that's okay. And then the other little blue one. I guess it's like an arbor. Is that what it would be called, an arbor? Okay. Now, oops, stay. You could put that on a dimensional, but okay. Now we need to make sure we have lots of these things. So we've got 2, 3. We have another 3 one. We've got a couple of yellow flowers. I need some of the light green. So we need 1, 2 of those. And I think I need another couple of the larger, at least 1 more of the larger. And we're also going to need a big flower. Each card has a big red flower and an orange flower and at least 1 blue. Some of them have 2 blue. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what damage. Okay, so I think what I did the first time is I took one of these and glued it over here along here. So kind of coming up like this. And then this was on top. Like that. And then pretty sure I did put this little yellow one on a dimensional. Right about there. And then before we put the bottom ones on, let's get these other leaves going. We just have one of them coming, I think, over this way. And I think I'm going to put a little one coming down this way also. And then we'll put one of these coming out the side. I think we're going to make it come down just a little bit this time. And then we're going to glue this yellow one down. And that's sort of right about in here. Right about there. Now we'll get the orange flower, and I'm going to use a dimensional on that too. And put that right about here. And then the red one gets a dimensional. And that goes right about here, over these leaves in the bottom. And I think, other than the sequins, that's pretty much our card. So let me just get a few sequins on here. I have a couple extra of these little green leaves, and we'll finish this up. Actually, I'm going to glue it down again onto the card base. Okay, now for this one, because this is vellum, they recommended using snail and not putting it around the edges so that it won't show through. All the snail would be under the card base. Very smart move on their part. So I want to make sure. And I refilled my snail. Oops. There we go. That should be enough to hold it. Softer than summer skies, it says. And then actually, I think I'm going to do the same. I'm actually going to put snail on the top of the vellum. Maybe. It won't work. Never mind. I'll just do that. Put that down before I put the sequins on. Like that. You could also bump this up on dimensionals if you wanted to. Now let's just do our little sequins. And we have one here. Is this like watching paint dry tonight? It feels like it. Not quite the crowd tonight. Hi, Justine. That's all right. I was pretty tired tonight too. I almost honestly wanted to cancel, but I thought I'm going to do this. I had it prepared since yesterday. And I was preparing today also, but I don't want to do the one I was preparing today, but I'll show you what I did. And that'll be a separate video from Path of Petals. This is the For the Love of Felt project kit, Justine. And by the way, that other order that someone was putting in did go in today. I'll message you either tonight or in the morning with how much and stuff. Just so you know. So they had 4 and then one more over here, right in between these leaves. Kind of hides the end of the arbor there, since I didn't put the flowers up high enough. There we go. That is it, ladies. I don't have to say ladies and gents tonight because I haven't seen Clay. Hope he's okay. I might have forgot. We're busy or something. We all have lives. There we go. Okay, so we have 3 cards from the kit, and so I've made 6 altogether, and there's 6 more to be made. This is the stamp set that goes with it, which I've been using tonight for the. I love these flowers; they're really pretty. And the only one we didn't use is this thing. I don't remember seeing it on any of them, but maybe it wasn't. I missed it. It's like little berry things on, I don't know, or modern flowers. It looks like that. It's the only stamp out of the set we didn't use. So we have those 2, and these two, which actually should go like that, and these two. So if anybody is interested in this kit, it's on page 201 of the annual catalog, or online, just search on For the Love of Felt or go to kits and it would be there. The kit is $30 and the stamp set is $20, so altogether it's $50. So it's a little bit on the pricey side, but that makes you even realize even more that the paper pumpkin is a great deal. Wow, that's really nice prize, Justine. Thank you, Philomena. Yeah, they're really pretty, and you don't have to use any of the components the way they tell you to. I just like to show people how to do it in case it's confusing for anybody that gets it and is, you know, more of a beginner, that kind of thing. So I do that with the paper pumpkin every month too. I make it as it's intended because that's, you know, some people are not avid crafters like some of the rest of us, and may not know how to do it. So I try to do that and then go off and do all my alternates and stuff. And speaking of that, there was a video up this week, the other day, yesterday or Sunday, I don't know. One of those days I put in my last alternates up video. I know some of you saw it. So that is it for my last month's July paper pumpkin kit. That is all gone. So again, our prize winner for last week's drawing was someone I don't know very well, but she did comment properly. It was Karen Kramer, Kremer. So if she watches the replay, she won the Mosaic Mood product share. The drawing for next week for commenting will be these watercolor pencils assortment 2. And let's see. Why don't you tell me in the comments once this goes up what your favorite coloring product is. Is it watercolor pencils? Is it alcohol markers like the Stampin' blends? Is it other markers like, you know, these are the dye-based markers kind of thing? Is it something else? Paints? Whatever. So let me know, what is your favorite coloring? What's the right word? Anyway, product. I'll just say product. That's not what I was looking for, but yes, they would be beautiful for a journal cover. You are absolutely right. Now, they Stampin' Up! Does have this little journal too. It's called a Pressed Petals journal. It comes with kind of a blank but textured cover in craft that you can decorate, and their pages are all perforated so you can tear them out, and they have something different on them. Like this one says, the secret to having it all is knowing that you already do. How true is that? Although we always want more, don't we? And these pretty flowers. And then grateful for small things, big things, and everything in between. And then you have this pretty paper. This has like a gardening journal book or something, and a flower over here. And then this sort of looks like linen, and today I am grateful. And then this flower, and today I am grateful. And then some wood grain. And then this says, again, the secret to having it all is knowing that you already do, and it kind of starts over. So really nice journal, and I think it's $6 or $6.50, something like that. So really pretty. And or you don't even have to use it as a journal. You could tear them out and, you know, write some little messages on and give them to people or something. Oh, this one has script on it, so I missed some. Find the beauty in everyday moments. So yeah, really cute book, which page one of, and I still have here to send her. So let me show you the Path of Petals cards also. So don't forget, tell me what your favorite coloring utensil, not utensil because it's not a tool, product is. I was playing around with Path of Petals today, which is a really pretty stamp set. It's on page 73 and 74 in the annual catalog. And it has dies that go with it if you get the bundle that look like this. It has this big one, which does not cut out the oval. It cuts into the card front. It is a sweet little journal, Philomena. And then it has this one, which does cut out. And then this little one, which does cut out a little oval. So I was playing around with this because this is a little tricky. These little sets here, it took me a little bit to figure out how to line everything up to get the flowers in the right place on the leaves. And then these were even trickier, but I think I finally got it. And this is the card I made, but this took me like 4 or 5 tries just to get this on here. So there's a little trick to lining things up and, you know, how to do it. And I can show you that, but I'm going to do that in a separate video as like a tutorial kind of thing. So this is just Whisper White and Pear Pizzazz, Rococo Rose, and So Saffron. And then this is Pear Pizzazz, which I die cut out with this. And then Whisper White, which I die cut out with this. The thank yous from the stamp set. This is the Rococo Rose linen ribbon, which I really just cut off at the end. And then I put it on Pear Pizzazz and Rococo Rose. And inside is just Your Kindness Has Touched My Heart. I love the font on this stamp set too. And then the second one I did, this stamp set has, like, it could be for a wedding. It says Best Wishes on Your Joyful Day. It has a sympathy one. And it has a thank you. So, you know, and there's longer sentiments that go with the short ones on each of those. Here's the second card I did. It's more of a sympathy card. This is on gray granite. And I did the big die on Whisper White, but then I took my Stampin' blends and colored in Balmy Blue and So Saffron around the edges. And then I went around the edges. I just sponged a little Balmy Blue around instead of putting another piece of paper behind there, which would have to be a thin rectangle. And this I bumped up on dimensionals, but before I did that, this is from the Stitch Shape dies. It's one of the ovals. And I stamped on here with gray granite, but then I quickly put clear embossing powder on it just to make it pop a little more. You can't really see it too much, but it does have a little shimmer to it there. And then these little flowers are from a different stamp set, which I think, oh, here it is. It was called Beautiful Bouquet. I just used this little flower here. Actually, it might have been this little flower here. I can't remember. Anyway. And I stamped it in Balmy Blue and Soft Sea Foam again. And then I just took the clear rhinestone, the basic rhinestone gems, and put one here and one in each of the center of the flowers. So that's sharing in your sorrow. And then inside, hoping you can find strength for today and peace in tomorrow. So that's what I made. I'll do a separate video showing how to make them, maybe in different colorways. And maybe I'll do a wedding one next because I have an idea for that. But I want to do one. Now, I have seen other people using these 3 stamps and making their own designer paper with it. So it's really pretty. It just takes a little practice to get the things lined up. And Stampin' Up, I looked all over their website for demos, and I could not find a, like sometimes they give us tutorial videos on how to, but they didn't. So basically what I did is opened up the catalog and looked at some of how they looked in the catalog and tried to line them the same way, and that's how I got it. So yeah, I'll do that probably over the weekend because tomorrow's busy. Thursday's my mom day, and Friday I have 2 other videos I have to get up. So I probably will not do that till the weekend, and I'll add another card or two to it and do a video instead of a live with that. So that's about it for tonight, everyone. It's an early ending tonight, which is okay. It's all right to have 1 hour long ones instead once in a while, right? Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for joining me. Good luck in the drawing next week for the watercolor pencils. Don't forget Justine's party. If I know some of you already have ordered, but if anybody would like any of these products I'm showing, this is the Path of Petals and the coordinating dies on page 73 and 74. The bundles on those pages too. So yeah, it's another pretty set. And Friday I'm starting a new series on Friday called Fun Fold Friday. And they may not be new fun folds to you all, but they are going to be to me. And I haven't made any yet, but I'll have one. It'll probably just be one card in the Friday video of some kind of fun fold. So you're welcome, Paige. Thank you. And thank you, Philomena. Oh, I don't know if you're talking to me, Justine. I did say hi, I think. Thank you, Justine. You're welcome, Philomena. And then I don't know if those of you interested in jewelry, I'm doing jewelry tutorials back to basics. I did the first one today. That's going to be Tuesday tutorials, but they're going to be jewelry. So, all right, everybody. Have a great evening and an even better week, and stay safe out there. And yeah, hugs, love, and peace for everyone. Thanks. Bye for now. Good night.